It's the enchanted woods that are constantly shifting and changing.
Hi, everybody. We're back. We are live. I gotta fix the cameras, as you know. That's how this place rolls. It's also because Nor will not be joining us today, unfortunately. He is away for his holiday, for the holidays, visiting... He's visiting his girlfriend, actually.
Yeah, Mark gives us all holidays now. It's great.
Oh, stop. Let's get these cameras all back in shape. David, you're not Luna.
David could play Luna. I believe in him.
I believe in him too. David can do anything.
What is that?
What is what? What is what?
Rick, you're scaring us.
Never mind, I know what it is.
Okay. We all know what it is, I guess. Or at least Rick does. Where? Okay. We've got this. Yes, thank you, David.
Okay.
There's that.
Good stuff.
Alright. And then we need a little bit of this.
I forgot to mute all of these 800 servers.
Ah.
So I'm just like, did it. That's all I hear is the Discord beep in my head.
I don't think I have any Luna art on here anymore to serve as a placeholder for Nor's beautiful face.
Like I said, just Google image search the moon from Majora's Mask.
Let's see, what do we got here? Anything? No, I guess not. You know why? It's on the old computer. The one I was using.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll grab it and post it in the Discord.
Okay. Alright, and yeah, Twitch overlay. Right. Sorry, guys, I'm a little out of it today. Yesterday was a rough day. So. Yesterday was not a happy day for us.
Yeah.
Still processing all that.
Yeah, I think everybody's muted now.
Yeah, Rick, shut them all up. The only Discord server that's important is mine.
And mine.
Oh, right.
Right, sure, yes, of course.
That one.
No, you weren't here when I told everybody what I did over the weekend. I went and spent like 6 hours Saturday night and Sunday night following a bunch of smaller streamers. Anybody that didn't have a subscription, anybody that wasn't an affiliate yet or had like 0 viewers and were playing D&D, I just popped in, said Merry Christmas to them from the Loophole King, and followed them on Twitter and Discord if they had one, and followed their stream. Made a bunch of people really, really happy.
Awesome.
Because I remember what it's like when you're looking for. I'm at 49 followers. One more, and I can get affiliate.
Yeah, that's fair. We were all
Well,
there.
been there.
We've all been there. Oh, I guess there's a boost the stream thing going on. We've got 8,000 channel points towards it. So if you want to contribute some channel points to boost our stream, go for it. We would love that. Need 40,250. Thank you. Thanks, Rick. So let's see. What do we got going on today?
This is the only thing I can spend my points on. I already named towns and NPCs, so
Yeah, that's
pretty
true.
much.
That's true. For some reason, I let you do stuff like that.
Yeah,
Still
well,
trying to figure that one out. Oh, you know what? I don't have your camera on screen. No wonder why. That's weird. No, that's not it. Guys, I'm so sorry. Announcements. We're still giving away a legendary bundle, Care of Chris. Once we hit 1,000 followers, which would be awesome. We would love to hit 1,000 followers. That'd be insane. You know what? Our sub goal is wrong there. We actually hit a dice goal and sent out some dice already. So it should be at 13 of 50 to hit another dice goal by the end of December. Although that's only a few days. Couple days? So if we hit, another 50 in a couple days, we'll gladly give out some dice, but never know. Never know. And then the Sharp-Eyed contest will be ending in a few days. Making an announcement for that. But I think we only have, 2 actual pieces of art of Sharp-Eyed. So yeah.
You say actual pieces of art,
Yes.
but there are ones that you don't consider actual pieces of art.
I mean, Brad's artwork is beautiful, but he has told me straight out that he does not think that should be for the contest considered. But everybody seems to think that is first, second, and third place, period.
I mean, they're not wrong. It's fucking amazing.
There are certain compositions that go above the mere label of art.
Yes.
That's true.
They are beyond art.
There's also Dio's chibi art of Sharp-Eyed, which I don't know if that fits the mold. Emmy, we know. Let's see. When we last left off, there was some stuff going on, but why don't we go ahead and you guys can introduce yourselves and your characters, and then we can talk about that.
Sure, I'll go ahead and kick it off. Hello, everybody. I am Big Lundy here on Twitch as well as on Twitter and such. I am playing the young monk Vasir, who is a practicer of the astral self tradition. He is currently engaged to our cleric, Luna. He has been through a lot. His monastery was attacked. One of his masters is dead. People aren't listening to each other and being good teammates, and he is trying to keep everybody together and mostly serves as a bit of a morale boost for everybody, keeping everybody as entertained as he possibly can. Even played Angus a song last night.
Hey, I'm David. I play Angus, who is the party's Phantom Rogue. He's been having a pretty tough go of it for the past little while in the game, but Luna, having agreed to use Raised Dad's spell to bring back Eldareth, the wood elf that he had accidentally killed, has definitely sort of helped him resolve a lot of the troubled feelings he'd been having. And so he's sort of made a sort of tacit promise to Vasir to try to be more the fun, upbeat Angus of the early campaign and less the, oh my god, my soul is cursed Angus of the past few weeks.
Hi, my name is Kim. I play Mirth, the Tiefling Bard and Fiendlock, the resident Arcanist of the group. Um, Recently have actually been picking up some of the slack for Luna, as I try and kind of rope in with my own morale the branching members of the party, and just trying to communicate as well through words as I do with sendings. And I think Mirth's actually gotten, he was much happier at the start of the campaign, and now he's gotten a little bit more dour. So, well, not dour, mature. We'll see how that pans out. But it's going to be interesting for sure.
Hey, my name is Rick. I'm booking. I play Serani, the Swarm Keeper Ranger, Oath of the Spores Druid, Sylvan Guardian Barbarian. I don't have any other plans to pick up another class anytime soon. So, hey, unless it fits story-wise, then that's fine. But Serani has most recently learned that there is a different way to handle his rage by focusing on the calming aspect of the nature around him. While doing so, he has caused a bit of a kerfuffle amongst the party by wandering off into the Feywild by himself for a while. The rest of the party was not pleased because Serani had no idea how to get back, if he could get back. He did safely make it back, however. So we
thanks
are
to DM generosity.
Look. I know Piper knows how to get back.
Yeah, but Serani doesn't know that.
No.
I should have had you show up in the middle of the Unsully court and seen and watched them have fun pulling you apart and using you as party favors.
They'd have to kill me first. That would have been a problem for them.
They would have easily done so.
So Serani is now contemplating his ability to perform his duties for the party as requested. So we'll see how that goes over the next couple of days.
Yes, we will. We most certainly will. When we last left off, as you hinted at, the party had come up from the secret sanctum of Merwin back into the cabin where they had found an entryway into the place in order to rest after several very dangerous encounters in the halls below. They returned to the elves who are they have taken prisoner and who have been left outside of the cabin to talk amongst themselves, being guarded by Sharp-Eyed, and several important conversations occurred between the various members of the party. Some taking their lumps, others receiving encouragement, and some speaking on how they can make decisions going forward. As the sun set, you all found places within the cabin to take a rest for the night. You've gathered yourselves the next morning, trying to determine what direction to go in, having come to the conclusion that perhaps Mithfont is not the thing to trifle with at this current time. More information.
Don't make it into a challenge, Mark.
What?
Don't be like, oh, you guys just can't handle Mython. That's not no.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I didn't say that. If you want to read into my statement by that, I'm just saying that maybe it's not the thing you guys need to focus on at the moment, not the type of challenge you need to overcome right now. You have plenty on your plate. I'm not saying it isn't a challenge. I'm not saying it is a challenge. I'm just saying it's not the challenge at the moment.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, enter my mega dungeon, see what happens. You have things to decide. You have elves. You have elven prisoners. The one has gotten away. You have items of importance to find. You need to discover where they may be. And you are still in the midst of this shifting and changing forest of Coriol, where you've been for the last week or so. Sharp-Eyed has the prisoners thoroughly watched as all of you gather after a night's rest.
Okay.
What's your plan?
First thing I want to do is just like when I get up, I'm gonna. Either way, we're leaving the cabin today, so I'm gonna take a good selection of the tomes in the room and put them in the haversack.
Okay.
Any notable ones pertaining to current research, as well as anything demonology, as well as a few that might look like they could be just like a good idle read or thrifted in a hurry.
Sure. I'll give you some books. You start tossing them into the haversack.
After that's done, we'll go out and like, I guess I'll have just breakfast in the in the dining room.
Zero go around making sure that everybody who's alive, as far as the elves that we've captured are concerned, they are their legs at the very least are going to be untied, not their arms, and all of their stuff is going to be taken from them. This is going around to each one of them, kind of disarming them of anything threatening that they might have.
I already had the elemental break all of their bows and swords yesterday.
Unless they don't have clothes, they'll probably take their armor too.
Okay. Okay, so you prepare all of the elves for... well, Mirth said that he had their weapons destroyed already by Puddle.
Mm.
And yeah, they are left in just plain traveler's clothes.
All right. I'm gonna go get myself some breakfast, and then we're gonna take you guys elsewhere because you're not supposed to be here. I don't think they understand common.
They
Maybe
don't,
we could probably
or
have
they do understand
Luna.
it.
We could probably have Luna explaining in Elvish, just to be.
They understand it common.
Sorority's going to have Sharp-Eye make that brontosaur thigh bone into
a great club.
More
I was
service
thinking
than a
of-
great club.
I was thinking more of an axe, since it's a thigh bone. It should have a sharp edge on the hip bone, or do I just have the femur?
You want him to turn it into an axe?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Does it folk do that?
I'm checking their.
I think it's like 4 javelins, a shield.
Yeah, I don't know what he can do off
Yeah.
the top of my head. Whatever he says he can do, I can.
A shield, a club, a javelin, or darts for blowgun needles. Or darts or blowgun needles.
Hmm.
So he can. I would say he can make you a great club out of it.
Yeah.
So.
Can he make it? Well, I don't think he can make a great club. I think he can make a club.
Well, it's a brontosaurus thigh bone.
He can make a club. His cunning artisan ability allows him to make a club, but I am willing to go a step up and let it be a great club. Unless you want it to be a club, he can fashion it into just a regular one-handed weapon.
I think it should be a one-handed weapon because I do have a shield.
Okay,
I'm not sure
then
if I
you
want
can
to dump
have
the shield.
you have a club made of a brontosaurus thigh bone.
Cool.
Makes me kind of miss my dragon bone club
Mm.
staff.
I mean, it's just a hop, skip, and a doorway into an alternate dimension away.
But I gave it up to make sure that it's nice and safe, so.
I suppose this has been a total wash. We came here hoping we would find one of the things we need, and instead we found a menagerie of historical creatures, many of whom had died. A giant plant, some very angry armor, and a chess puzzle.
We got a rock of living stone, kinda, in a way.
We have the array of feathers that could hold one of the angel ones. We don't know yet.
It's a long shot, but hopefully.
I suppose we'll need to find some way to authenticate them. Do you think that's something that Trust would be able to do, or would we need to find... I don't even know who we would look for, like a cleric?
Glance outside.
Even if we had a cleric to identify them, they'd probably only be able to identify ones that were relevant to their particular god. So you might have an angel wing, but if it's of a different god, then they might not be able to figure that out.
On the plus side, we did get the feather from Sarandiel, so we have one of the feathers for sure. I suppose coming here wasn't a complete waste of time.
Mm-hmm. Also, bear in mind, if those elves would have gotten into Mythfon, I think all of them probably would have died. Like, all of them.
Part of me suspects they wouldn't have made it past the ward.
Probably not.
I think the reason Merwin had Sarandiel there was to prevent people who want to use the artifacts inside for warfare.
Well,
Hopefully,
yeah, that is kind of the purpose of a guardian.
hopefully the fact that they failed won't come back too harshly upon them. But what are we going to do? We can't exactly drag them through the forest with us back to Shadebrush. Do you think they would be
but
okay on their own?
Draen's not too terribly far away. We could probably take them there.
We should go there anyway. There's a lot of resources there that could be much more easily accessed than anywhere else. Good libraries.
City of Scholars. If anybody's going to be able to identify those feathers for us, I bet we'd find them in Draen.
Yeah, and if they're a bunch of smarty pantses, then they probably would treat the elves all right. I mean, they know better, right?
I mean, they do border Coriel. They might have slightly more advanced attitudes with regards to the elves than certain other parts. Still, I don't feel entirely right about taking them into captivity. If we can see a way to lose track of them here in the woods and let them find their way back to Shadebrush.
I don't think that'd be a good idea. They're
Rather
pretty
difficult considering the forest is turning on its axis every other minute.
Well, they might be able to make their way through and scavenge and be fine, but The problem is they might end up coming back here at some point, thinking, well, they're not going to let all their comrades die in vain, that sort of thing. And then they'll just get themselves killed. It's for their protection that we should probably turn them in. Or what if they decide to attack Shadebrush and start killing some other people? They're going to be angry.
It's not like it's for any extended period of time. This is all going to go down a few months at most, which is what, a blink to an elf?
Look, once we get all of our stuff, and once we banish all the demon lords, we can start figuring out how to deprogram all the cultists. And then all the elves will be fine, and then they can go back home.
I mean, best case scenario, their zeal is because of demonic influence in the first place. Maybe if we finish the ritual and then banish whichever demon it is that's influencing them back to where it belongs, they'll just come to their senses on their own.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Okay. How far would it be to drain from here? Like a few days?
I can pull up the map for you.
I am terrible with travel times.
You guys are. Once everybody's on the screen. You're in this southern end of the forest. So.
Well, from there to Shadebrush was like in the middle,
Shadebrush
right?
was like up here.
Shadebrush was up here.
Okay, so if that's 8 days, 13 is 8.
13.5 is 8.
So 7 is
Seven
approximately. So it would be
like
approximately 4 and 8 hours maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's about 7, then yeah, it's about 3.5, right? Something like that.
Okay, that's doable.
3.5. And Kim, I have a list for you. I will get it to you of the book names. Actually, I can just paste that information here, probably. Let's see how this goes up. There we go. Those, I think, are ones that you would have picked out.
Thank you.
So your plan is to take the elves with you to Drayen. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Moving at a normal pace, it will take you, as I said, about roughly 3.5 days to get there from where you are. That's without any trouble from the shifting landscape. It's also without getting lost and moving at a normal pace, which means keeping the elves moving at a normal pace. Luna is particularly silent on what to do with the elves, because I think that's how she would be, considering that she seems to not like them very much, and I don't know that she would care what you did with them. If you're going to be traveling for 3 days, I will need a few rolls. I will need 4 D100 rolls.
Well, we're 4 now. Do we just... Okay, never mind.
What's that?
No, I was going to say each of us should just roll 1, but...
That's fine. That's fine.
Whatever.
44, 35, 51, 64.
Yep.
If it helps, I can ritual cast Commune with Nature and like divination to help steer us a bit.
We will see. I will need someone who is going to be kind of the party's navigator to roll some survival checks to make sure you stay on the correct path. If you want to use that resource to help.
I think Sharp Eyes is better than mine.
Sharp Eyes is +5.
Yeah, this is better than mine. I will help. I will give him the help action while we're doing this.
I was going to say Angus is also going to have his compass, so
Okay.
Navigator's tools, trying to help as best he can, even though they are a little unreliable here with the magic of the forest.
Yes.
Yeah. Sarani is going to be using the simple fact that I did quote mark with various flowers on the path that we took.
Not so peachy. 14 with guidance.
14 with guidance. I need one for each day. So,
Okay. We set this to advantage real quick.
and you
18
can use
for the
guidance
thing.
each time, that if you wish. So,
20. So that's 22, 15, and 24.
okay.
What a team. What a team.
Beautiful.
Gotta love bards.
If the two of you, if Sharp-Eyed and Sarani, if you are leading the way scouting, I need the better of your two passive perceptions.
Mine is a 17.
Sharp Eyes is 15.
Okay. Alright. And then, last but not least, I need 4 d12 rolls.
All right, let's all do one then. 5 for me. 5, 1, 2, 3. Oh wait. 5, 1, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 5.
Okay. 5, 1, 3, 2. Cool beans. Okay.
Say hi, Emmy Princess.
Hi.
No, say hi to Emmy Princess. She's over here. No, they're not in here. They would be in the other book. Hold back.
Hello, Loophole Princess.
It's in March. They're in March. Take that back.
Yes.
Take it back. Go back. That's Miss M.
All right. You are traveling through this shifting landscape. It is no matter where you go, no matter how you move through it, as before, it very, very often feels as though you are moving in just circular patterns, especially the first day. You wind around in strange ways, and Angus, your compass is still just acting oddly as you do so. You pass through the forest, kind of moving the elves along with you. They are keeping up, but things are difficult passing through this place. It's disorienting. Even the sun, which has been out and shining brightly, making the forest feel kind of like almost as muggy as the swamps did back months ago when you traveled near Anchor. Even that seems to shift into random positions in the sky at times. That first day of travel is long, arduous. The night, by the time the sun sets, you're happy to make camp. Try to rest.
Something to keep everybody's spirits high. Nasir will kind of do some music throughout the night. Not sure if that'll actually entertain the elves at all, but he'll give it a go anyway.
Sure.
Ronnie and Sharpeye are busy mumbling, "Walking not fun when one is hungry."
Walking not fun when hungry. Walking
Yes.
also not fun when nap time.
Yes.
Not yet. There's the bag to grab with that, and then there's the folder of water.
Okay, I'll get that later.
Your performance is regarded well enough by your companions, but seems to be disregarded by the elves entirely.
Everybody,
They mumble throughout the entirety of it. Those of you who know Elvish can hear them lightly criticizing human music.
All I got's a drum.
The second day of travel.
I actually had something I wanted Angus to do during his watch.
Go for it.
So when it gets around to his watch, the 2 hours that Angus is going to take, it's quite dark, middle of the night, so he straps on his goggles of night and moves as stealthily as he can across the camp to Ilindar and Eldareth.
Mm-hmm.
Shakes them awake, like puts a finger to his lips, takes from his pack his 2 short swords, gives one to each of them as he undoes their bindings, and then just points off into the forest to sort of give that indication of like, go now. Waits to see if they make it successfully out of camp without anybody waking up, and then if that happens, is going to basically bash his face against a tree and lie down in the dirt and wait until the next person's watch wakes up, and then tell everybody, "Oh, they attacked me. They caught me by surprise."
Okay. I need several things. The first thing I need is a stealth roll. Okay. Now, the rest of the party...
I think I will burn inspiration to try to get that higher.
Okay. That's much better. The rest of the party is either asleep or trancing at the time because it is your watch, which means that their passive perception will be at disadvantage. So I don't think anybody's passive perception at disadvantage beats a 20.
No, sir.
No, mine doesn't. I am aware of my surroundings when I'm doing that, as opposed to everywhere
Sure,
else.
you're aware of your surroundings.
Yeah.
I get that, but even if you are aware, even if you didn't have disadvantage because you're aware of your surroundings, 20 still beats out of 17.
Yeah, I don't see that. I just mean that, like, when he starts bashing his face against the tree.
Yes. Whoever would be, I'll let the rest of you determine who would be on watch after Angus. But you are able to successfully cut their bonds and let them get out of dodge. I will need a... let's see. Let's find out how successfully you bash your face into a tree. Give me an attack roll against your own armor class. It's going to be a unarmed strike. I guess it would be an improvised weapon attack. Using a tree. You definitely hit yourself. Do you want to see how much damage you do to yourself?
If it's an improvised weapon, it's 1d4 plus strength, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
You slam your face into the tree the first time, and you're like, that did not really hurt very much. Let me ask you this. How many hit points down do you want to be before you would stop?
I think having done that the first time, Angus is going to go like, maybe I should go about this a different way. And is going to get his disguise kit out and just apply blood makeup and take off like a couple of tweezers and some mud and just try to...
Okay, give me a roll with your disguise kit then.
I just see Angus lining up this shot to the tree with his face and going, I don't want to ruin this pretty face. And just kind of like tapping the tree a little bit.
It's a lot harder to like purposely slam your face into something than you would think.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't
a
actually...
lot of subconscious not wanting to do so.
I don't actually have proficiency with my disguise kit, so would I just roll a flat d20 or would I apply like deception or performance?
I think you don't have proficiency with it. I think it's going to be a flat d20 roll to determine how good your makeup looks. Well, it's on there. You're like, this is. I'm applying makeup to myself in the dark. I'm pretty sure this is what a bruise would look like. Maybe some blood. Meanwhile, it looks like a kid who's been made up by their parents to look like a zombie on Halloween. Who's next? Who is the next one on watch?
I'll go
Well,
ahead
who
and
would
be the
okay,
next
yeah.
person on watch. So
Which watch did you take, Angus? The midnight watch?
Yeah, sort of 2 hours in the middle of the night, because I can't do the full 4 hours anymore because my revived nature changed.
Yes.
So I just do a 2 hour shift the same way that everybody does. So we need like 4 shifts of 2 hours throughout the night. So it's just one of the ones in the middle.
Well, Serrani's normally the one that goes after Angus, because we've done that a couple of times.
Okay.
So I'm assuming it would be Serrani.
Yeah, that's fine. Serrani, do you wake Serrani, Angus, or Serrani, do you get yourself up at the proper time? Whatever happens, just engage with each other.
Yeah. Serrani normally waits for Angus to tell him it's time for him to unroot and move to a more secure location. Because I can still see what I'm doing. I'm just waiting for Angus to come over and go
Yeah.
poke.
So Angus has like dramatically collapsed in the middle of the clearing and is waiting for Serrani to wake up, and then is like looking at his wrist, being like, "This is taking a while," and then is gonna like just start groaning as if in pain and like roll up onto his knees and crawl over and like grab Serrani and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, they got me."
Friend Angus, are you okay? I start checking him for wounds. I'm gonna make a medicine check to see
Okay.
how.
You can make a medicine check. Angus, I would need a performance check from you, please.
22.
Oh.
Okay, so Sarani, Angus comes up to you and definitely warrants a medicine check because he is moving and acting like he has been bashed in the face and is injured. You immediately start checking, like you immediately grab his head and start checking his wounds. And there seems to be no structural damage for a human from what you've seen before. He's not even bleeding. There's just this waxy stuff that looks like it's fake blood, and it looks like there's been some attempt to apply the makeup that you've seen Angus use before on his face. But there's no indications of an injury. I'm sorry, there are minor abrasions on his face from where he smacked himself against the tree. It's like it's like a little red. You know what I mean?
Okay, so Sarani gently grabs Angus and kind of helps him limp back away from the party a little bit where everybody's sleeping, and then he sets him down a little bit and goes, "Okay, Angus, tell me the truth. What happened?"
I was taking my watch, and Eldorath, he started coughing, and it was bad, and I was worried. He just came back. You know how bad Luna was after the effects of the spell? Like, she seemed fine, but I thought he might be wrong. So I went to check, but I guess it was a ruse. I should have thought. Ilindar got behind me. They took me to the ground. They were able to loosen their bonds. They took a couple of my swords, and they took off into the night. I guess I'm just lucky they didn't slit my throat first.
That will be a deception roll. Sarani, what is your passive insight?
13.
You rolled a...
It's a nat 1,
Yeah.
but I'm a rogue with reliable talent.
I mean, you have no reason not to believe him, Sarani, other than the fact that he put makeup on his face. Or somebody put makeup on his face.
Well, that seems unfortunate. I'm glad you're not severely injured. I hope they fare better into the wild than others have. I guess it's fortunate. They didn't take your good sword today, and Sarani kind of checks him for his moon sword.
Yeah.
I lost the moon sword in the cave a while ago.
No, but he does have a plus one rapier.
I bought him.
Oh yeah, he is.
I'll say this, Rick, out of character. Like, his story is believable, and you have no reason to distrust it, but the situation is still suspicious, and if you would be suspicious of it, that is fine. Like, his high deception roll does not negate your player agency. Does that make sense? It should just...
Yeah. No.
Okay.
I know what's going on.
Okay.
Sarani checks and makes sure that you still have your weapon. It's good that they didn't take that one as well. Did they take any supplies with them? We might need to forage some more.
I don't know. I was out of it for a while. I think I passed out. At one point, we should check. And just like, and I guess is realizing like, I didn't think to give them food. I just assumed they'd be able to forage.
So Sarani's like, okay, well, let's check on the other prisoners and make sure they're secured before you head back to bed and get your rest. So Sarani's going to go over and start making sure that all the other prisoners will probably wake them up while he's doing it because he's not very subtle, and making sure all the bindings are completely secure.
Okay.
And then plant himself root himself near the prisoners, where he has a good overview of the prisoners and the camp. Well, actually, after Sorani does that, he's going to go and, oh, hey,
Thanks for the follower.
he's going to check to make sure everybody else in the party is okay. I'm not going to wake anybody up, but I'm just going to give a a peek at everybody to make sure nobody's got a gaping chest wound from
Yeah.
the escaped elves, right?
Everybody seems okay.
They didn't attack, especially Luna, because the elves are not kind to the half elf. So I'll start with Luna and work my way around the party, make sure everybody's okay.
Sure.
And then plant myself in an appropriate spot and wait for daylight.
Right.
Since I basically have the last shift from like 2:30, 3 o'clock till 6.
Sure.
I also don't want to fully talk for Luna because Nora's not here, but I fully get the impression that when Angus wakes up in the morning, Luna is just sat on a stump across from him with her arms folded, looking down like, "So you were attacked, huh?" Not buying it at all.
Yeah. Sorani's not telling anybody anything. He's just looking around and going. Sorani kind of understands what's going on, but like,
Sure.
He doesn't want to call Angus out on it because Angus is putting up making such a big deal about making sure that it's. I know that he doesn't want Luna to be mad because he let him loose. Luna was here, so he's just going to keep his mouth shut and sit here quietly.
Fair.
It's like, I've been attacked. And Sorani's first thing is, well, where's the bodies that attacked you? Like, it's Angus, right? Like, if somebody attacks you, how come they're not dead or at least lying in a puddle somewhere?
We've watched Angus like obliterate demons.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, he just punched
Two
him with his
bound
nose
and
first.
tied elves, one of them who just got resurrected, bonked him out in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Snuck up on him and hit him over the head.
Yep.
Sure.
They just took out your rogue, who they probably wouldn't even have been able to spot in the dark.
Yeah, no.
It's fine.
Sorani's just nodding his head. Yeah, sure. Totally get it.
Believable. 100% believable.
Totally. Yeah. Sorani almost asked Angus, would you like me to punch you in the face to make it better? So Luna doesn't get mad? just hold still, Angus.
Yeah, let me help you out here.
I just drag my weaves and stuff across his face. A couple of vines across and give him some good scratches and shit. He'll be fine.
Yeah. I am absolutely sure that you are right, David, that Luna would not buy it for a second.
No. And I know Mirth definitely sees through your bullshit.
Yeah. Which means that everybody wakes up the next morning, and Luna is giving this look to Angus when he gets up of, what did you do? And there are 2 elves missing.
But the other elves are still there, right?
All the other elves are still there. Angus didn't let anybody else go.
Holy crap.
That's adds more suspicion. Oh yeah, so they managed to get away, but they didn't free any of their friends.
They didn't catch him by
It's
that
making
much
less and
surprise.
less sense as we go.
Sorani doesn't judge.
Mirth probably just gives Angus a side eye, but doesn't press the issue.
Fair.
Because he's got more important things. They've all got more important things right now. I'll toss him like a band-aid, and just give my nose a little tap.
Oh god. So none of you are going to make an issue of this.
Nope.
Okay. I gotta ask. It's my
Thank you
job to
very much.
ask.
Angus is making a show of trying to like put the bandage over one of these fake wounds that he's applied without smearing the makeup and making it clear that it's.
It hurts so bad.
Oh. Mark, I don't know, because this was the first night. There is something I'd like to do over the course of the journey, but I'll
Okay.
give that when you've summed up the trip.
Yes. We'll see if I can sum up the trip, because this map is being a pain in the ass. The only part of having to figure out how things have gone a little bit on the fly-ish is having to dig up what you need as you go. Everybody in Twitch chat is probably making so much fun of me.
No.
I mean, so she gave gift subs for Angus's amazing makeup tutorial.
That's beautiful.
I'm genuinely trying to remember her name, but she does like parody makeup tutorials, and she did one that was Hunger Games inspired. And so it was jokes about, we're going to use coal for the eyeshadow, like the coal mines where her dad died. And then we're going to use red for the blood of all the kids that died in the arena.
That's just awful.
And funny. Which makes it funnier.
But again, it was just funny because it's parodying the way that like the movie tried to market it for like it's for like tweeny young girls, and it's like which boy did she like, and oh buy our makeup line, and then you read the book and it's like no, this is about war.
Yeah.
This is about child soldiers.
Yeah. This is not what you think it is.
All right, I'll just do this.
That's another one of those book to movie things that didn't make it the way it's supposed to. Like, what was the other one? Divergent, the Divergent series.
No, those books are just bad.
Yeah, well, the books are bad, but I think the movie did. I think the movie was better.
No, those films are so bad. The third one was like direct to video.
I'm just gonna put you all on this map here.
What if I don't want to be on this map?
Oh, this is such a nice, peaceful map.
Yeah, it's just a peaceful forest map.
So nice. Are we gonna do?
Absolutely nothing going on this
There's
map.
nothing
I can already
happening
tell.
right now. Nothing is happening.
So
I'm just dropping
peaceful
you
and quiet and
on this map.
completely-
It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
or- and it's
Hey,
totally-
Sarani, how far ahead would you and your lizardfolk companion be?
we would be staggered. Sharp Eye would be 30 feet, and I would be 15 feet because it moves so much. I think. Well, here's a question for the DM: how far ahead can we get before, like, Sharp Eye makes a turn and then he's fucking just gone?
Sure, as long as
Right.
he's in your line of sight, right? So
Yeah. So
and
I
then you
think we'd
have how many elves? Was it like 20?
no, 14. I think we have left that weren't dead. I'm not counting the two that weren't technically prisoners in the first place.
I would
Or
be
no.
starting. I would be starting every adventure, like every traveling day, with two level 3 aids on everyone, just because I can.
That's fine. Aid does not stack.
Yeah, I know. Just so it's 3, and then the other spells on whoever needs it.
Ah, okay.
Because so it's 10 points for everyone.
10.
All right. Just position yourselves where you would be and tell me where the elves would be.
Probably between. It would be Sharp Eye, then me, and then probably Vasir and the prisoners.
There would be
Angus-
15 feet between you and Sharp-Eyed, is that correct?
Yes.
And how far ahead of the party would you be?
Probably 60 feet if we can get away with it.
60 feet ahead of the party. Okay, so if I
Yeah.
move you back here by Vasir. And then measure out 60 feet. You would be here. And Sharp-Eyed would be here. Okay.
Yeah, and then it'd be Vasir the prisoners, Angus, Luna, Mirth. If that's okay with everybody else. I mean, that sounds like we would put the prisoners between us, so me and Vasir could chase anybody down that took off.
Yeah, I get the impression we'd probably also have them like bound in like a chain gang style.
Yeah.
Make it harder for them to.
Sure. I will move them wherever you want to move them. Just show me who's at the front of the party. Like, they're probably...
I think I'd be somewhere in the middle of
Okay.
like the
I'll-
caravan area.
I'll also put it this way. Where Vasir is, that's going to be the front of the party. So anybody behind that would be much further behind. Just line yourselves up out off the map. Does that make sense?
Okay.
If that's all right. If that's where would Luna be? Down back here, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should be bringing up the rear, definitely. Make sure none of them run off.
All right. We can have them 2 by 2.
Or 3 by 3. And we have Luna will probably be on the other side. And and then Angus on the back. Yeah, up there, like that. Yeah,
All
that
right.
seems good.
Okay. Then here is what happens. The second day you're moving through the forest. It is just as quiet and sunny and confusing as the day before, but Sharp-Eyed seems to have gotten his shifting legs beneath him, and seems much more confident than he did the day before in navigating this place. Almost like he's becoming a nerd, or at the very least, familiar with the shifting terrain. However, in his efforts to make sure that you keep moving at a decent clip while also dealing with the shifting terrain, he's not aware of the group of creatures that come out of the woodwork. Literally.
The woodwork.
Literally
Okay.
out of the wood.
Dryads.
Are they friendly dryads?
I don't know if they're dryads. I'm just taking a guess if they're coming out of trees.
They could be wood woads.
Oh, they could be, yeah.
Or treants, or any number of random.
Treants are scary as shit. Those things are strong.
They
Treants
are.
very powerful.
That's what Sarani wants to grow up and be one day. I'm like a baby treant.
They can animate other trees to
Yeah,
become other
that's,
treants.
that's the scary thing. They're like Galagdurs on crack.
Yeah. You know what's even scarier is like dryads can ride them like Gundams. So you can just like have a dryad in a treant.
Like Gundams.
Does that show my age? Is that
No, I got that reference.
okay? Just
Oh,
Um,
they're so cute.
yeah. They're incredibly adorable. Let me just add everybody to the initiative order real quick.
God, they do like 80 damage, don't they?
okay, here's the question: Are they going to attack Sarani, or think he's one of
I
them?
need to give Mark my gnome sound effect noise. it's one of my favorite noises. Whenever little things attack the party. I always love just playing that thing and just goes, woo!
They're medium-sized. They are not
They just-
little.
Yes,
They just-
their
they just look
pictures, they make me think they're little.
Yeah, it's like Kenku. I always thought Kenku were small. Turns out they're human-sized.
Yeah.
They are medium.
Okay,
And-
medium's a pretty lax definition because like dwarves are technically medium.
That's true.
Yeah.
So it's anywhere from like 4 feet up to 6 feet is considered the
No,
broad
it's
range of like
seven
medium.
and a half to eight. Seven
Yeah,
and a half
because
to eight.
Goliaths are medium. So are Minotaurs, actually. Minotaurs
Yeah.
are chunky.
Yeah, Minotaurs and Dragonborn, they're all 7+.
So go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, they're angry. Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
They don't like us here.
They definitely surprise. Let's see. I'm gonna say
That should be
I have had
18.
some really shitty rolls for initiative lately.
I mean, they can't surprise me, so.
they don't surprise you.
Damn. I have such a high initiative and I still roll like crap. I'm like a +9 to my initiative and still like, nah, you're gonna go in the middle.
They don't surprise you, and they don't surprise Luna. Can nobody be Oh, wait, you don't have a weapon of warning. It's just your ability, right? Yeah, that's just something you
Yeah,
can... It's one of your feats.
Yeah. Well, there.
Okay. All right, then they don't surprise you, and they don't surprise Luna. Don't worry, Luna got a 2 on her initiative. Nor's watching in chat. He said if Luna gets an initiative above 10, ... Luna says if any one of you dies, I'll bring you back and kill you myself.
We're not allowed to die, we know.
We're fine.
No, we need better music than this.
Thus, Luna challenges Theo for the role of next Enon Volkmar.
We need...
I'm sorry, but now I'm just picturing like a necromancer beauty pageant.
Oh, good God.
I want to be the next Miss America.
Right, I'm just gonna-
This is Oridon, and this is the next Enon Volkmar.
I can fully see Talus sweeping the talent section though, because he's just got this Arya skeletons playing the saxophone.
Oh no.
Okay.
Although I think Theo would have an unfair advantage in the swimsuit competition because he can have Archie make things for all of his undead abomination.
True.
All right. These woodwoads literally come out of the woodwork and begin let's see, what are the languages they have? Begin shouting in Sylvan. And attacking.
I speak Sylvan for the same.
Things of the nature of you don't belong here. This place is sacred. You are trespassers and intruders. Stop.
Guys, we have xenophobic trees.
And we are guardians of Coriel.
Ooh,
And
very cocky xenophobic trees, I might add.
yes. And it's gonna. These guys are gonna start attacking. This one's gonna attack Sharp-Eyed with its. It has a piece of forest, a club of natural wood in its hands, and it attacks Sharp-Eyed. 20 to hit him.
Ooh, yeah.
Deals 15 points of magical damage to him.
What the shit? Okay.
Slamming the club into him. It will then move here, and it will tree stride to here. Actually, it can only use 10 feet of its movement to tree stride, I think. Let me read the ability. Oh, no, it uses 10 feet of its movement, and it can move into one living tree and emerge from a second living tree within 60 feet of it. So it will emerge. Somewhere back there. Mirth, you are no longer surprised. This one will move in and attack. Oh wait, they get 2 attacks. So he would have been hit twice. Maybe.
Oh my gosh.
So let me hit let me roll the second attack against Sharp-Eyed. That was a 23 for 18 damage, and then this one's making 2 attacks against him. 23 and 15. So the 15 doesn't hit.
Yeah.
So he'll take another 11 after that. From this
We
one.
just got him back. Can you piss off, trees?
This one pops out next to you, Sarani. (21) and 24 to hit.
Hold on a second. 21 and 24?
Yes.
Yeah, they both hit. My question is would they attack me?
Yes, they are attacking everyone. You do not look like them. You just look like a giant walking swamp monster.
Okay.
So 9 and 12 damage from the 2 attacks. This thing's going to step back, tree stride, and up here, out of this tree here.
Don't make me mad.
They are. 20 and 17. 22 and 17, I'm sorry.
22 hits.
Okay. Another 13 damage.
Sure.
Hey, which one are you? No, it can't be that one. That one just went. Oh. First 2, second 2. Angus, you are no longer surprised. This thing's going to tree stride.
I would just note the spirit that's inside of Angus today is Karg. So he would have Karg like voicing from the back of his head like, "Oh, you have angered the Earth Mother," and Angus is going to be like, "Great, thanks, Karg." Stop them.
Sharp-Eye's going to take 2 more attacks. 21 and 26 to hit. Dealing 16 and 18 damage. This one's going to pop out behind you, Sarani.
Mm-hmm.
Miss with the first one and the second hit. Wow. Alright. Angus, you're getting attacked twice. (26) 20.
Both will hit.
For 14 and 12, respectively.
Okay, I will uncanny dodge the first one.
Okay. Second one will pop out of this tree. It literally just steps out of the tree in front of you. 25 and 9, so 1 hit for 12 damage. Visir, it is your action. You were never surprised because, well, you just are aware of what's going on.
Angus, you good here?
I'll be okay.
All right, I'm gonna back up Sharp Eye.
Dio is completely right. They are angry because Angus attacked one of the trees with his face.
So Visir will step at the wind over here.
Okay. That's a very far away movement.
Yeah, it is.
Did you provoke in your movement? How
How
many feet can you move?
He might have 100 feet.
Oh, no, he's good.
No, he's
There's 65 and then 25. That's only 90.
Yeah, he could have moved. You can you can
Yeah.
actually move in such a way that does not provoke. Okay.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous.
Actually, since I have extra movement, I'll just go ahead and flank this
flank
thing.
him.
Why not? Oh, sorry, 110 feet. That's my movement when I dash. Anyway,
So wrong. So wrong.
mobility.
Yeah, you might need the mobile feet. Just-
So that's a. Oops, no, sorry. I roll with advantage because I'm dumb. So that's going to be.
Why do you roll with advantage?
I accidentally roll with advantage.
Oh.
But that was the first roll. It was an 11.
Yeah, you get plus 2
um,
because of sharp-eyed.
Yeah, so 22, I guess.
22 will hit.
All right. And can you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Sure. 8. Stunned.
Okay, he's stunned.
I'm shocked.
All right.
Your strikes are stunning.
So that's going to be altogether 19 damage plus he's stunned.
Okay. That's your first attack.
No, that was two. I attacked twice. I got a 22 to hit in the second.
Oh.
Well, a 24 anyway.
Gotcha. Okay, I see what's going on. I got it. Okay, yeah. You attack it twice. Sharp-eyed is no longer surprised. Seeing that you are now here, this dude is going to... Let's see. It's going to use 10 feet of its movement to pop into this tree, come out of this tree over here, and use another 10 feet of its movement to flank you, and then attack twice, Visir. 28, and crit.
Okay.
From the first hit, it's 16 damage, and the second one is going to be... let's see. It is going to be... ...26 damage from the second hit.
Okay.
Ouch.
From the crit. Sarani, you are no longer surprised.
Okay.
This dude's just gonna come up here and attack you. Uh, 26 and 30 to hit, respectively.
Yeah.
You're taking 17 and 11.
So 28.
Yes. The last one will... go here and attack Sharp-Eyed. 17, I'm sorry, in 19 and 25. Does the 19 hit? Kim?
Yeah, oh, sorry, I was muted.
That's fine. 19 hits?
Yeah.
Alright, he's taking another 10 and 12, so 22 total.
He's down.
Okay. Sharp-Eyed is unconscious before you, Vasir. You watch as these things just keep popping out of the woodwork and doing this. Your cleric, what is Luna going to do? Because she is not surprised, but she is way back here. She's probably going to deal with the ones near Angus, I'm assuming.
Probably
Yeah.
bonus
She
actions.
probably would, but she'd probably also want to move closer to
I
me
think-
and Sharp Eye
Yeah,
since
yeah.
we're
So I
injured.
figured she'd probably move up right next to Angus. I think I have a good solution here. So,
Okay.
if she so Luna can cast a 5th level banishment on both of the ones next to Angus.
Ooh, interesting.
So just try and get those off Angus because she's like, Angus, go ahead, I'll take these.
Charisma
Go
saves,
ahead.
right?
Yes, sir.
DC.
DC 17.
They both banish. Are banished.
Oh. Now Angus is go for you to do work on the other ones, which is what Luna wanted. Bonus action. She doesn't have any bonus actions other than spells.
Okay.
She's gonna click her boots of speed.
Good call. She can keep moving then if she needs to.
Yeah, so she'll move another 30 feet up. I think she's smart enough to she'll try and stick me to the middle, right here maybe, just to keep away from as many trees as possible.
Yep, makes sense. All right. This dude is banished. Mirth, it's your action.
Okay. I'm also gonna move up, but not too far away from the elves to make sure they don't. Bonus action. 30 feet or 60 feet? Okay, just 30 feet. Yeah, can't do that. I use my bonus action to give inspiration to Serrani and just yell out some sort of kill your cousin plant related joke. um, I'm gonna hit Serrani and the 5 woodroads around him with a fireball.
for it.
Okay.
Shout out Emmy if she's watching.
Can you, you don't have Fireball in the VTT, do you?
No, I don't.
Alright.
But I should be able to drop it just here. Right? 20 feet out. It won't hit.
Here. That's a 20-foot fireball.
Perfect.
Putting it right there will, in fact, hit the 5 that you wish to hit.
37. That is incredible for a fireball.
In response, Serrani's going to cast, as a reaction, I'm going to cast 3rd level Absorb Elements.
Hell yeah.
Okay. That is fine.
Wait, no, because resistance doesn't stack. You already have it.
I know, yeah, but it gives me an extra 3d6 fire on my next attack.
All right, go for it.
I know it doesn't stack. I'm just
Ignore the custom damage. That's for booming blade. But wow,
Okay, so
37 is really
37. Alright. I am going to start rolling dexterity saves for all of these. Let's see. What is their bonus? Okay.
Well, I need a D8. What's your DC? 17.
Yeah, 17.
So I need a D8.
Okay. The one at the furthest edge of the fireball succeeds. So this one is going to take 37 damage because it succeeded, and the rest of them are all going to take 74 damage.
Beautiful. Okay.
I took the full 37.
Well, you don't take the full 37. You have resistance.
He
But
also
I
has
have vulnerability.
vulnerability.
I take.
Oh
normal.
yes, you take the full 37. You're right.
Sorry.
You can't give yourself double
I
resistance.
assumed that hitting 5 of the.
Oh, no, you're good.
was worth
You're
it.
good.
Remember, Mark, if you want to do it easily, apply
know.
damage to a bunch of people easily, just click on them and then right-click the damage and apply.
Yeah. Yep.
Are they dead?
No, they're each at 1 hit point.
No.
The ones around you, Sarani,
Oh.
are each at 1 hit point.
1 hit point. That is tragic. Okay. That's it for me.
Okay. This Woodwode is going to pop out here and start attacking Vasir. Crit. And a 19. Yeah, crit and a 19.
Okay, the crit's definitely gonna hit.
All right.
Mark, can you do me a favor and move Luna forward 1 more square?
25 damage.
Okay. That's awesome.
No, it's not, you silly goose.
Sarani, this one right next to you is going to attack you twice, since
Yep.
they have you surrounded. That's going to be a 31 and a 25. So that's 8 and 13.
So 21. Yeah, I'm not going to get a turn.
It is then going to actually it's going to it's going to pop into this tree and transport itself 60 feet away. The next one next to you is going to also attack you twice. You're not surrounded anymore, but it's
I'm
gonna
going to +2.
26 to hit and 24 to hit.
Yep.
14 and 11.
Yep. I'm at 0.
All right, it's gonna do
Oh,
the same
gosh.
thing and disappear into the trees.
That is 135 hit points in less than 2 rounds.
This one is going to do the same thing and just do that and then move. This one's going to do that as well. Let's get the hell out of Dodge right now. They're all at 1 hit point. They're like, nope. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I screwed up the order of the wodes. So this one's still there. This one's still there. Angus, it's your action.
That second one didn't move back, at least on my screen.
Oh, yeah, it did not. Sorry, that one would still be there.
40 feet of movement to run up to there, and Angus is just going to reach down and pull out both of his daggers, and is going to use an action to toss one, and then a bonus action to offhand toss the other one, and try to just take these two down.
Okay. Good. Roll your attacks. The 10 nor the 15 will hit. They pull up. They kind of like get behind their shields, and they turn towards all of you after having taken down the giant tree thing, and pop up their shields, and the daggers just kind of either doink into their shields or like get stuck in them. This one is stunned. This one is going to move up, take a couple of attacks against Angus. 26, 16.
The first will hit.
Okay. 11 damage.
And I'll uncanny dodge that.
Okay. And then, so it was here. It moved 15 feet. It's going to move 5 feet back. You have an opportunity attack, Angus.
I was using my daggers, so I guess I'll just unarmed strike.
Okay. I mean, it's only got 1 hit point. If you hit, it's... Well, what's your strength modifier?
-1.
10. 10, so 0. So it's just 1 damage, basically.
Oh, okay. It would do 1 damage. Okay. All right. And it blocks with its shield. It's going to step into this tree and then zoom out of there. That one is banished. And Visir, that makes it your turn.
You're muted.
Well, I have like no HP left. Fuckery. We'll go ahead and attack this one.
Okay.
For 21. And you can make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. The 21 will hit. Con save is an 11, so it is stunned
It is
now.
stunned. I'll go ahead and hit this one since I have advantage on it. 26, and he can make me a con save.
Yep, 26 will hit.
Also, that was a 10 and an 11 for damage.
Okay, 14 to for the con
Fails,
save.
he's stunned.
Okay.
And then I'll hit this one if I can. 23, con save, please.
22. This one succeeds.
That'll succeed. I got 28 to hit him again, though. So another con save, please.
Okay. 19.
Shit.
All
All right. Well, he still takes fucking 26 damage from those two
He
hits.
does. Okay. The two of them are stunned. One of them is not.
Yes.
Any movement, or are you staying there?
I can't do anything else.
Understood. That one is stunned. This one is next to Sarani. It is going to move up, hit Angus. 26, 15. So you'll take 14 damage. You'll have an attack. You already used your attack of opportunity, so it's going to move back into this tree and get the hell out of there. Last one here next to Sharp-Eyed. Sharp-Eye's unconscious. It will move here and attack the monk. Oh my god, I crit again.
Alright, well, I'm probably down then.
Yeah, probably. 19 damage from the crit.
Oh, good. I didn't instantly go down.
Yeah, the second hit is going to deal 14 damage to you, though.
Alright, there we go. Now I'm down.
Now you're unconscious. Okay.
So they hit a 20 on the second one then?
Yeah, you're surrounded, so they're all getting +5. So
Yeah,
it's,
I'm not threatened by two of them because they're fucking...
Oh, you're right. It's only a +2. Okay, let me double check. Its attack roll was an 18, so +2 would be 20. Yes, it hits your armor class.
Okay. That's phenomenal.
What is Luna doing?
Okay. Luna. Action. Luna is going to cast Heal on her fiance and put 70 hit points into the seer.
70 hit points to Vasir.
Bonus action. Can you cast? No, I can't cast a cantrip because the bonus action spell has to be a cantrip.
Wait, how many hit points does Vasir get back?
70.
17.
70. 70.
70. Okay.
Oh, she casted the heal spell.
Yeah, like heal. Big one.
Yeah.
Spell.
Nice.
Big heals. Big heals.
Okay. Vasir, you are back at 70 hit points. You are awake, but prone.
Can I
Try not
cantrip?
to crit me 3 more fucking times, Mark.
I'm sorry! I can't make the dice not crit you.
She's
Yeah, she
gonna
gets a.
parallel to Sarani, right here.
What's that?
She's
Yeah.
gonna run up right next to Sarani right there.
Okay.
Can she cantrip as a bonus action?
Not if she...
Casts.
No. Only if the cantrip has a bonus action casting time.
It does.
Then she... No, if you cast a spell as a bonus action, then your other spell cannot be a leveled spell. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Then she's.
I think the question is, if he's used an action to cast a spell, can Luna use her bonus action to
Oh, she
use
can.
Spare the Dying because she's...
She can't.
By law, she can.
If you cast a spell as a bonus action, then you can only use your action to cast a cantrip. So
Is
even
heal a bonus action spell?
No, it's an action. Full action.
So can she use her bonus action to use
No,
Spare the
she-
Dying
No.
because she's a grave cleric?
no.
No.
If
Because
she
the
casts
bonus
any
action
spell
has to
as a bonus action, then her action can only be used to cast a cantrip. So even if the bonus action spell is a cantrip, then her regular action spell would also have to be a cantrip.
Heal is an action
Yes.
spell.
I
Can
understand.
she use her bonus action
Yes.
to cast Spare the Dying
cannot.
because she is a grave cleric?
No, she
No, she
cannot.
can't.
You're not. I'm understanding you. You're not understanding me.
You guys are saying the same.
Okay, Angus, David. The ruling on casting spells is if you cast a spell as a bonus action, then you're...
Heal is not a bonus action spell.
I understand
No,
that.
but Spare the
I
Dying
understand it,
is.
but Spare the Dying is a bonus action spell.
for her.
Spare the
It's
Dying
a
is
bonus
a...
action cantrip. That's how the grave cleric ability
Yes,
works.
I
You can
understand
do it
that.
as a bonus action.
Slow down and listen to the words that I am saying. Let's say she casts Spare the Dying first as a cantrip. Because she would use a bonus action to do that, she could not cast Heal as her action. She would have to use a cantrip as her action. So because she cast Heal first as a spell slot with her action, she cannot cast another spell as a bonus action. Do you understand what I'm saying? No matter whether the spell you're using as a bonus action is a cantrip or a leveled spell, it doesn't matter. When you use a bonus action to cast a spell, you cannot cast anything but a bonus action, or you cannot cast anything but a cantrip as an action. She already cast a leveled spell as an action. It doesn't matter that Spare the Dying is a bonus action. That doesn't matter. It matters that she already cast a level spell as an action.
Let's say if she were to do it in reverse order, she casted Spare the Dying first, then she wouldn't be able to cast Heal,
Correct.
right?
That is correct.
So,
The
if
bonus
she
action
casts
spell must
Heal,
always
then
come
she can't
first.
cast Spare the Dying. It
Yeah,
works
you can-
both ways.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can always, if you cast a leveled spell, you can't cast another spell. Period.
Correct. That is correct. If you use action surge, you could. That is the only time.
Because it doesn't use your bonus action.
Correct. Anytime you cast a spell as a bonus action, regardless of whether it's a cantrip or a leveled spell, you cannot cast a leveled spell using your action. You can only cast cantrips. Okay, so she cast Heal on Vasir.
Yes.
Technically, I could stabilize both of them instead.
You could stabilize both of them instead.
Just heal Vasir. I'm fine.
This
I'll make
Woodwode
my
is banished. Mirth, it is your action. Actually, where is Sarani? Why? Oh, I see why. It passed over Sarani. Sarani, I need a death save from you.
Mhm.
Sure, I need one as well. Sure, that's good.
Okay.
It's not.
Sarani, you have one failed death save.
Yep.
Mirth, it is your action.
Bonus actions, second level healing word on Sarani.
Okay.
10 hit points are up. With an action, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast and fire beams at the. Which one? This one's stunned, right? To the two
The two that have the markers on them are stunned.
I'm shooting at the one closer to me first. 19, 23, and 26.
Okay.
For a total of, oh wow, 43.
43 damage.
Yeah, look at that, jeez. 9, 10, 9.
Yeah, you're rolling pretty good today.
Okay. It is
Yeah.
it is mostly dead.
Alright, and I'll yell fuck off in Sylvan. Break away from the fireball. We're just passing through.
Let's see. This guy's going to move up to Luna. Vasir, you're prone, but you can get an attack of opportunity if you'd like. You're muted.
He will kick out a leg and see if he can't do something about that.
Okay. Or is being prone, is
Nah.
it? Okay, yeah, you miss as it jumps over your leg, heads to Luna, and starts attacking. $25 and a crit.
Oof. She'll use her reaction.
These things have been critting the entire fucking time.
Yes.
She's gonna use her reaction to cancel the crit.
Okay.
Why don't you ask healing word? Take the one time like that's small.
Okay. It deals... 20... Oh, she's canceling the crit. Okay, it's 14 damage.
I can't mark down the hit points, so I'll keep track of a piece of paper or something.
Does she have 76 hit points? Is that how many hit points Luna has?
She should have 86, but it should be down to 72.
Okay, then I will track it right here on Foundry.
Thank you. 11 is good.
Okay. It's gone. Angus, it's your action.
Gonna move up behind it, get my rapier ready, and just try to stab this thing and finish it off.
Okay. That'll hit. And that will deal 26 damage to it. But it's still standing, but it is very, very hurt. Bonus actions?
Don't have anything that'd be relevant, so...
Okay. Can you use one of your... Can't you send out your... spirit?
I could, but I've got Karg in me right now, and Karg is, you've angered the Earth Mother.
Ah, yes.
And
Fair.
I'm not gonna help.
This guy is stunned. This guy is going to get the hell out of dodge because he is almost dead. This guy is banished. Vasir, is your action.
Is banished concentration?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
She made her concentration check.
Oh, I was just wondering. I haven't used banish in forever.
You're muted, Alex.
I'm going to go ahead and summon my astral arms. I'm going to need all three of the ones around me to roll dexterity saving throws.
Okay. There's two that are stunned. Do they get disadvantage or not saves? Or...
I can't remember what's going
I'll
on.
double
with stunned
check.
on that.
Hold on.
Automatic. I
I
think.
think it might be an automatic failure.
Automatically
Yes,
fails
it is.
dex
It's
saves.
an automatic fail.
Okay, so the two that are stunned automatically fail.
Cool. So,
Also, you were prone, so you need to use half your movement to get up.
ooh. It still gives me another like 25 feet of movement.
I know. Yeah, automatically fails strength and dexterity save, so those two fail. This one is going to make its dex save and 17.
17 will barely make it.
Okay,
So the other two will take 6 damage as the arms burst out from him.
this one
I
is
think I
unconscious.
think it's 2 rolls of your martial arts time.
Huh?
I think it's the initial opening damage is 2 martial arts time.
Is it?
I think so.
Double check it.
Let me double check. Monk. Astral Self. Ah, yes, it is 2. So another. So 12 damage altogether as they
Okay.
burst out.
All right. The one that was standing here, stunned to your south, just kind of goes unconscious and falls to the ground.
Right, you've kind of annoyed me. And I'm going to go ahead and start unloading on this one.
Okay.
So that's going to be 21.
That will hit.
Wow.
Oof.
9 damage.
That is rough.
Yeah, it is. So the Constitution saving throw, please.
Absolutely. 19. It will not be stunned.
Lucky it.
Yes.
That's a miss.
It is.
And I can't do any bonus actions because I summoned my arms.
Yes. I need a check for Sharp-Eyed. This guy is not stunned at the end of your turn, so he is going to attack back. 16 and 14 to hit.
Yeah,
So
those will
will
miss.
miss.
That makes a lot more sense to me.
Sarani, you are prone, but you're conscious.
I will spend half my movement to stand up. Step to here. Bonus action Shillelagh.
Absolutely.
My new club.
With your new club.
And then swing for the upper button fences on it.
That will
20.
hit.
For 11, and I'm going to add a d6 for that. So.
Go for it.
One extra piercing.
Okay.
11.
It is not healthy right now. It is taken a bunch of damage, Sarani. Pieces of bark have broken and shattered off of it.
Did that do the right damage? 8 plus 3. Yes, it did. Okay, they're just making sure it did the right damage. That's all I've got right now.
Okay. Vasir, the one to the south of you here, is going to actually stay there and just keep attacking. 19 to hit.
Nope.
Alright, it misses twice. Luna's action.
Much more expected, I should say.
Instead of
Vasir's
a
still
shit ton of
looking
crits.
pretty good, right? After the big hit.
Oh, yeah. I'm fine now.
Vasir is fine now.
Matt? Which of these plants has this one been at all like? That one's looking pretty good, right?
All of the ones around Vasir have been hit.
What about the one right in front of her?
The one in front of Luna is in bad shape.
Okay. The shimmering silver circlet of Thondra appears like around its head, and it just swipes to the side, trying to take its neck off.
All right.
It's action. Future weapon.
That's gonna hit.
18 if it can flank. Technically,
It cannot flank.
But
but-
Luna is flanking with Angus, and it's her attack, right? So she could kind of use that to
It doesn't work that. It can't create flanking, and it can't benefit from flanking. It does neither. Okay. So what is it? It's not the 26. It doesn't have advantage, right? It's just the
16.
16. That will miss. It will duck under it.
Alright, she's gonna follow up with a Toll the Dead on the same point blank range.
Okay. Wisdom save.
Yes, sir.
Fails.
18.
Okay. It is
Jesus.
unconscious.
Nice.
All right.
It'll
Anything-
show up in not being concentration is so nice.
Yep. That one is banished. Mirth, it's your action. Of note, Mirth, the two that came rushing forward did not try to attack the elves at all, who are bound and defenseless. The ones before they got banished. They both went after Angus.
I'll just turn around speaking Elvish. Hey, do you know these? Do you know these ones? Are they yours?
You're speaking in Elvish.
Yeah.
They they look at each other and look to you, and in Elvish, and they just kind of shrug.
Better not be. They'll be in trouble, and I'll kind of give them a finger wag, turn around, take a skip forward, bonus action. It's actually that's okay. Bonus action healing word sharp eye level. Yeah. It's 6 for sharp eye, which gets up.
Okay.
Action is going to be a trio of Eldritch Blasts at the one right below the serum. 22, 14, dead, another one.
This one here?
Yeah, that one. Wow, that's okay. That's the. I rolled 9, 9, 9, 9, and 10. Blast. I think a 16 is a miss.
16 is a miss. Yes.
12 is definitely.
Yes.
A good run. I know those two are banished and they'll be coming back at some point. So I'll keep an eye on that. I just have one of the lances from my Eldritch Blast spinning between my fingers in the offhand.
Nice.
A little baton.
The creature between the three of you awakens. Some of the broken bark knitting itself back together. It stands up using half its movement.
My god, they regenerate too.
It is going to disengage and move to this tree. And then get the hell out of there.
Dang. Beefy.
Angus is gonna call after it, just in common. Where are you going? Come back, or I'm gonna piss on every one of your sacred trees!
They'll come back.
They don't come back. Those things hurt.
They'll come back once their regeneration fully heals them.
Dickhead.
Vasir, you see the same thing happens. This one is going to stand up. Using 15 feet of its movement, and it's just going to step right inside the tree that it is standing next to and move through the trees until it is far away. That one is banished. Vasir, it's your action. Actually, this one will be there.
Well, I'll go ahead and keep beating on this one, since that's the one I was beating on.
Sure.
Have we skipped my turn?
Did we?
Didn't we?
Yes.
Why did we skip your turn?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why that. I don't know how that happened. I'm sorry. It's your action, Angus.
Just gonna step up to flank this one with Vasir, and again, just stab it with my rapier.
Give it a little stabby stab.
The one over here would still be down and unconscious, by the way, at this moment. But then it's going to just do the same thing on after it gets up. That is going to hit, by the way. And that is going to kill this thing.
And then I'll use the last of my movement, just move into flanking range with Vasir.
Okay. The one that was here will then do what it just did.
Gotcha. Now I will start beating on this one.
Yes.
For 26, 28.
That hits.
Mm. So that's going to be 18 and 13 for 31 damage.
It's still standing, but very, very broken.
21
That'll hit.
for 6 more.
It is still standing. The thing takes the
And
hit,
okay.
and the last blow misses. Sharp-Eyed is awake. He is prone.
Sharp-Eyed is going to stand up. Here.
What type of damage did you say you needed?
His action, he's going to make a pair of saber attacks.
Go for it.
So, 14 is a miss. 9 is also a miss. Bonus
Yes.
action, he's going to try and take a bite out of Hungry Jaws.
That criticals.
Ooh, does he have advantage though?
Oh. No, he would not have advantage. So it's a 23, which still
He'll
hits.
take 7.
That is exactly its hit points.
So he just bites into it and kind of snarls and it tears like a lion, like a bunch of tooth marks on its face, and just drags it to the ground.
Okay.
It's like a dog with a dog with a bone, except it's a lizard with a log.
It will then regenerate for 10 hit points. And stand up, disengage, take a step back into this tree, and then basically teleport into a tree somewhere in the forest. Sarani?
Rick, it's your turn.
Yeah, Serrani's just going to move down here. Well, I don't know they're banished, do I?
Yeah, I don't think you do. I guess Luna could say there are 2 more banished. There are 2 more that she got rid of. They'll be coming back at any moment. So,
Okay. Serrani said go this way, and then he will. How bad are we? We're in pretty bad shape. These things are going to fight to the death, aren't they?
Serrani, use that fire sword if you can. They like it very much.
Well, I can. I want to be where they're at. Where are they going to be? They're going to be right there. So
they're going to be close near the elves.
Yeah. So Serrani will double move to here. So when they pop out, he'll be ready for them.
Any bonus actions?
No, I dashed.
Yeah, you can still use a bonus action if you have one.
Yeah, I'll Flame Blade.
Okay.
We'll use the 3rd level one because I'm busy.
Sounds good. This one here is going to pop up with 10 hit points and do the same thing as its brethren. Having found itself mortally wounded, it is going to teleport through the trees 60 feet away. Luna?
Luna.
Thanks for the follow.
Serrani's still pretty bad, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Serrani has 10 hit points.
Oh, right. Yes, that's a thing. Healing. Can do. She's gonna touch it. 2. $60, right? So 2nd level healing word, Serrani. Section, so Serrani gets 109, and she's going to use her action to cast. She's just gonna throw a Toll the Dead. Can you move Luna right up here? Actually, no. She'll move back right after. She'll move up there, cast it. She's fast.
She's casting Toll the Dead on which one?
On this one.
Okay.
If it just go to it.
It fails.
So it's probably dropped again.
Yes, it will be dropped again.
26.
Yep.
Nice.
Right,
I mean-
I'm just gonna come back down here.
Okay. It's gonna come back to where?
Just where she was before, so she'll just stay there basically.
Alright. This one is one of the ones that is banished. Mirth, it's your action.
Right, these ones aren't coming back. Those three in the corner. Boom.
You're fireballing the 3 in the corner?
Yeah. I can hit all of them. If I-
You can. You can. Okay. They're all dead.
Yeah. Not coming back.
No.
Okay.
How much healing did you give Sarani?
9.
Nine.
Use my bonus action to give just pop up a square, give Angus inspiration. So you get that voice in your head of control. We're gonna beat up the last two, and we'll be fine. Back down. That's it.
Alright. Angus?
Angus is going to look around the clearing and look for which of these looks like the most sacred tree.
Give me a nature roll. It has to be the one in the middle, right? Like that's definitely the way that these things work. It's always the one in the middle.
Well, it would be
Always.
the one next to the spiritual weapon, I think. That one looks
Yeah,
older.
like that one looks regal, like with the
Yeah.
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 branch, the big branches.
Angus is going to walk over to the tree, put his hands against the trunk of it, concentrate as hard as he can, and say Korath Onathane as he casts Toll the Dead to try and kill the tree.
Jesus. Okay, well, the tree cannot make a wisdom save, so the tree just kind of like shudders with arcane power, and you watch as necrotic energy starts to eat away at the tree.
That doesn't sound like piss. Are you okay?
I'm past the point of pissing on them. They need to die.
Vasir?
Maybe we don't need to just go around killing trees. I mean, we did kind of... Look, I'm mad at them too. They kind of almost killed me. But at the same time, you know, maybe we should just keep moving. You know, get out of their home.
Not without leaving a message first. I would salt the earth if I had the ability to.
The only ones that are left are the ones that are banished. This one that is currently dead is just going to get back up and teleport another 60 feet away. So I'm just going to take it off the map for now. But eventually these two will come back. So if you want to ready actions, Luna can hold the spell until everybody's ready.
Sorani is going to spend his turn to Halo of Spores, gaining 16 temporary hit points. I don't know if they take poison damage or not, but we'll find out. because I need the hit points.
So you can all reposition yourself so that you're ready for when the spell drops.
You should probably stay close. Just in case.
Yeah, we don't want them surrounding it again. That was bad.
They do have a lot of hit points too, don't they?
They do.
Then Serrani will also spend. If we have 2 rounds, because it's both of these are bonus actions.
You have
We have like
you have 4.
7.
You have 4 rounds.
Right.
4.
FBI, open up.
4. Luna banished them on the first round. It has been 6 rounds of combat.
Okay, so Serrani's going to use his Quietus because he's concentrating on a spell. It's Quietude, I'm sorry.
And Shillelagh, because why not?
No, my Shillelagh's off because I have fire damage now. But that allows me to add my bonus damage to it. Yeah, so now I'm just hanging out here waiting, concentrating. We need to drop it soon because I'm gonna be able to concentrate on this for long.
Okay. What are Vasir and Angus doing?
Cyril kind of like urge Angus to like come back with the rest of the group. Come on, you gotta get out of here. You already hurt their tree.
Not as much as they hurt you. Not as much
Yeah.
as they hurt Serrani. Not as much as they hurt Sharpeye. 3 for 3. I think that's fair. And Angus is going to go to the next tree in line and just once again, just come up.
We killed some
Necrotic
of them,
energy.
right?
And just bury it deep into the heart of the tree. Try to just rot the trunk right through at the core.
Angus, we came into their home. They attacked us. We defended ourselves. They almost killed a few of us, but they didn't actually. Then we killed several of them. They're gone now. Maybe it'd be best if we just left.
I came to this godforsaken forest to attempt parley. Does that word mean nothing on land?
Not to some creatures, no. If somebody busted into your home, do you stop to say, hey, what are you doing? Or do you stab them?
Angus, I've already torched 2 of the groves. I don't think there's any need for any.
Yeah, there's a bunch of trees that are still on fire.
We've done a lot of damage here. I think they're going to be sufficiently mad about what happened here today for a very long time.
Fine. Let's finish off the last of them and go. Just gonna turn, just get my rapier prepped and ready.
Well, come on. Let's regroup with everybody else.
Okay. The spell... Luna's going to let the spell falter after the full amount of time. And these 2 are going to pop back up. To be surrounded. Anybody who has readied actions can take their readied actions.
No, I'm going to hit this one.
Go for it. That is going to hit.
Luna's going to cast Blight on them. Let off the trio.
So it will take 14, 16. Well, it'll take 14 fire. And then are they immune to poison damage?
They are not. They are not immune to poison.
Okay, so we'll take 3 additional piercing and 3 more poison. for a total of 14. 14 fire and 2 more, so 15, 17, 28, 22 total.
Wait, it took 14 fire, and then how much of everything else?
3 piercing, 5 piercing, and 3 poison.
Okay, because it takes double fire damage. They're vulnerable to it.
28 fire, 3 poison, and 5 piercing, so
Yes.
36.
Okay.
I'll need a Constitution save at disadvantage from the one that Serani didn't hit.
From the one he did not hit?
Yeah. Then we'll go for everyone's is healthiest as soon as they.
It fails. So it takes the 29.
It is blight, so it takes maximum. It takes 64. If you target a plant creature or a magical plant, it makes a saving throw with disadvantage, and the spell will.
All right. It is in terrible shape.
I'd put 3 beams into it. It's still reeling. 8. 11. So another 13. Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah, it's dead. Okay. That one is going to stand up with 10 hit points and teleport 60 feet away.
No.
And then Mirth, it's your actual action at the start of the round.
I just absent-mindedly sling another beam into its back. It goes down again.
Yep, it does.
Can lighting a torch be an item interaction?
I don't think so.
In that case, I'll pass a flask of oil to Pendragon. Just tell him, fly over there and just drop that on its back, please. Thank you.
Angus?
I still have 2 more beams,
Oh, you do.
so I'll just put them into the 15. 14. God damn! Okay, 29 to do. And Pendragon's gonna flutter over there and douse the other one with oil.
This one is still standing. Barely, but it's still standing. Now it's Angus's action.
Angus is just going to grin a little savagely when he sees Pendragon pouring the oil. Like old times. Right forward, just like the Winter Soldier, just like, I'm here to kill this thing, as he moves to flank with Serani and stab it.
That'll hit.
Jesus.
This one is dead because it was hit with Serani's fire blade.
That's right.
So it cannot regenerate. Angus, you strike your final blow into it. Does not look like it's healing.
Great. They're all dead.
That one's going to get up again.
We're heroes. Save the day.
Looking at the devastation of the forest around you from the pair of fireballs, the elves watching as Angus sends the necrotic damage into the trees and then executes this thing, which was speaking in Sylvan. One of them is going to look over at all of you and say, it's going to look at Angus, look around at all of you, And then they don't say anything. They just shake their heads. They're clearly horrified by what has just occurred.
You are literally terrorists. Do not go shaking your heads at us.
Mirth, Luna, we need to get going.
Is
Why don't
anybody
you
else-
ask our captives here if any of them need to use the bathroom before we go?
Serrani will run over to this one and set it on fire.
Okay.
Whenever it gets up, I'll just smack it with another beam to make sure it stays down.
Yeah, it's not getting back up again. I'm
So
gonna hit it with
until
fire.
the next one, yeah.
You, Mirth, you said to them, "You're terrorists. Don't shake your head at us." And one of them just mumbles, "And you wonder why we do what we do."
Well, it's certainly not because the human queen was attacked by a bunch of woodwoads in your forest, was it?
Mirth, is there really a point?
Just saying.
And we'll
They had something to do with it, since they weren't whacking them with clubs either. So let's go.
we'll take a break here. Okay. So we're gonna, just so everybody in the audience knows, we're gonna kind of call the game a little short today. I still have some things going on that I just think I need a break. I'm also gonna cancel Ark tonight, so we're not gonna be playing that this evening either. Sorry for the inconvenience of that. Those of you who are on the Discord server know what's going on, and I just kind of need a break. You guys head through the forest. The next couple of days, you don't see any other woodwoads. The weather remains consistent, and Sharp-Eye's skill at navigating the twisting and turning magic of the place continues to improve, although you notice that the twistiness and the turniness of this magic increases in its ability to send your senses reeling the closer you get to Drayan. The landscape becomes more and more twisted and unusual. You manage to break free of the tree line after a few days and arrive at Drayan, although it takes you much longer than you needed to. And Sharp-Eyed explains that he thinks he got you lost on that first day. By the time you actually get to Drayan, it is nightfall on the 4th day. You should have been there hours earlier, but it takes you... It is just incredibly disorienting for all of you except for him. It's Sharp-Eyed and Sarani's skill that keeps you moving in the right direction at all. The elves have continued to mumble amongst themselves in switching between Elvish and Sylvan, actually, as you travel. They feel justified, vindicated by your actions in dealing with the Woodwoads. The only one who could speak Sylvan made no attempt to speak with them beyond cocky banter in their direction. Mirth, you can hear their discussion of this, because you can understand the elves as they're having this conversation. Things may have happened over those few days, conversations that needed to take place, and I invite you guys to use the RP channel on the Discord server to have those conversations. If you need to interact with any of the elves in those conversations, I will be pleased to participate in that text-based RP. With that, though, I think we'll call it today, with you arriving at Drayan after several days of travel. The city is a small city compared to some of the others that you've visited since leaving Anchor. It sits atop a hill, and as you emerge from the tree line, the thing you can make out is the tall alabaster cylindrical tower. This seamless ivory form that pierces the sky above as you come to the outer walls of Drayan. I have to think about how many days. You may notice one other thing. I will tell you in a second. As I check my calendar really quick. My in-game calendar. What day did, let's see, no. It was... the 31st of Hexen that you saw, that Help Wanted saw Redenbur's fortress. Redenbur Fortress's forces leave Redenbur. And it would take them... let's see. I need to calculate some time frames.
If it's an army, they'd march for 10 hours a day, not 8.
Yes, but they'd also be moving at a slower pace. So...
Everybody moves as fast as the slowest person in the group.
Yep. It would take them 19 days to reach Drayan. So... if they left...
Here is the question, though. Would the refugee band from Odrafel, when would they arrive?
They would have arrived already. They're there in Drayan. So let's see. It would be... You've traveled for 4 days. So it has been... How many days did I say it would take them? 19?
Yeah.
Okay. You arrive at the same time as the Redenbur army begins their siege. And we'll end it there.
Oh, goody.
Wait. Oh god, I missed something. Why are they besieging Drayan?
The Redenbur army is besieging
Alex,
Drayan.
Pay attention to
Alex,
the Help Wanted campaign.
why?
We'll see you guys next week. Have a good night.
Oh my god.
We'll do favorite moments next week. We'll see y'all later. Have a good night, guys.
Jesus Christ.
Good night.
Uh,
Why?
sorry, Alex.
Kim and-